So welcome back. This is the next YouTube video. So this one today is going to be about how you can recomp your physique. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what does body recomposition mean, because you might have heard the term, you might be thinking, what does it mean? So basically it means where you will lose body fat and build muscle at the same time over a prolonged period of time. So for example, you could start your journey at 160 pounds, I'm just using a random number here, and then you could end your journey at 160 pounds, maybe 6 months later, maybe 12 months later, maybe 2 years later, right? And you would still weigh 160 pounds, but the physiques would look completely different because you'd have more muscle tissue and less body fat after the 2-year period of recomping your body than you did at the start, right? So I'm gonna tell you about 2 ways on how you can do this, right? So the first way is probably the harder way, and it's where you stay at maintenance calories for the full period. So say you went to maintenance calories for 6 months and you ate. So what's maintenance calories is where you eat the amount of calories that maintains your current body weight based around the amount of output that you do at the minute. So for example, say if you're 200 pounds and you do 2 30-minute cardios, you do 10,000 steps a day, you do 4 weight sessions, just as random numbers. And you need to eat the amount of calories that makes you maintain 200 pounds on average, or thereabouts, based around the amount of output that you're doing. The output is the amount of training and steps. Yeah. So you could do this for a prolonged period of time. You could do it for 6 months. You could do it for 3 months. You could do it for 2 years. You could do it for 1 year. You could do it for 5 years. You can do it as long as you want. As long as you're eating good quality, nutritious food and it's not maintenance calories of processed crap, then you're going to probably lose a bit of body fat and build a bit of muscle over a prolonged period of time. However, there's a couple little pointers that I need to go into, that you can't just do this and eat good quality food and expect the outcome. Yeah, you will have to train hard, train to failure, progress your lifts and get really strong. That is the caveat, yeah, because you've got to put the calories to good use. You can't just expect to eat the calories, go and do a half-hearted 50% effort session and expect to grow some muscle. It doesn't work like that. You've got to push to within 3 reps to failure, yeah? So we want to make sure that we're training hard and we're pushing towards failure. We're eating adequate amounts of calories, maintenance calories, over a prolonged period of time, and the calories need to be good quality, nutritious foods. So I'm not going to go into protein, carbs and fats. I'll save that for another video, but that's the basis of option number 1, should we say. So the reason why I don't like that option is because people get bored and demotivated seeing the same weight on the scale for a prolonged period of time. I would probably say it's harder to do, yeah? Because like I just said, about a lot of people like seeing the scale number go down if they're trying to lose body fat. If they're trying to build muscle, they like seeing it go up, yeah? They like to see some form of progress. If you're okay with seeing your scale weight stay the same and you're fine with that and you want that, brilliant. That option is probably for you. For me personally, I don't think that's for me. And if you like seeing progression in the gym and you're just focusing on progression in the gym, that's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, you just eat adequate amount of nutritious food, you focus on gym progression, and you go at it for a prolonged period of time. I would say the minimum amount of time you need to do is 6 months though, to see any form of difference. Option number 2 is where you run through different phases, where say you start at 160 pound and you do a 12-week fat loss phase where you lose, let's just say 25 pounds. Yeah, so you've gone from 160 to 135, yeah? Then, and you've done that in 12 weeks. Brilliant fat loss phase, you're in and you're out. You're pretty lean now at 135 pound, you feel good, you've learned about training, or you've trained really hard, and you want to take that and transition into an improvement phase where you build muscle tissue and keep body fat levels at a minimum. Then what you'd aim to do over the next probably 9 to 12 months is build muscle tissue and build your weight back to your starting weight. So you've pulled off 25 pounds, your next aim would be to regain 25 pounds. You probably think that's scary and you think, what's the point of that? Because I'm just regaining the weight I've lost. You're correct, you are, but you're regaining muscle tissue instead of body fat. Yeah, and obviously you're not going to build 25 pounds of muscle in 12 months, right? You're going to regain some of the body fat that you've lost. That's the price that comes with building muscle, right? But the reason why I think this where is more effective is because of how much more motivated you will be based around seeing scales come down and seeing your body composition change, where you're losing body fat and seeing a lot of different details coming in within your physique. You may be seeing abs coming through, you may be seeing splits in your legs coming through and all definition coming through and all that type of stuff. And then as you're transitioning out and you're going out of that phase and you're pushing your body weight up, you're then in control of how high your body weight goes and how quick it goes. Because I do have another video about 4 key tips to building muscles here. If you do want to watch that, let me know and I can send that over to you, because that'll help you in this next phase. Yeah. But that improvement phase should be over a prolonged period of time again. And I'd probably say if you've lost 25 pounds, around about 12 months, because if you're only going to be gaining a fraction of your body weight each week, it's going to take that long. So you minimize body fat gain, you maximize muscle tissue growth. Yeah. So then once after, what's that? 12 weeks for your dieting phase, then 12 months for your improvement phase. After 15 months, you then maybe weigh 160 pound again, and then you compare your photos, because I'd probably take progression photos as well to keep you motivated. Then you're gonna see a completely different physique, and that's body recomposition. Yeah, that's where you've completely recomped your body, you've completely changed your metabolic health. Yeah, because metabolic health is important for longevity, and that's why muscle tissue is so important. We want longevity, we want to build muscle tissue. So anybody who's listening to this, and you might be on the fence about, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder, I don't want to look like I've been going to the gym for years. If you train really, really hard and you eat a lot of food, after 12 months you will not look like that, I guarantee. Yeah, it'll take you 5, 6, 7 years of consistently doing that to even get a fraction of what you think you can get to. Yeah, and that's me giving you the God's honest truth. So that's body recomposition in a nutshell. Yeah, where you can do it 2 different ways, in my opinion. And in my opinion, option 2 is the most effective to help you feel motivated along the way, see more progress, and actually enjoy the process. But option 1 is not a bad option. Yeah, so it's up to you which option you want to take. If you want more information and you want my opinion, then shoot me a DM and we can have a chat about that. I'm open to doing that. Also, if you want to subscribe to my email list, where I give out 60-second tips and more in-depth information on different topics and subjects like I've done today, and I'll also be telling you what's coming up on my YouTube channel in the future, then let me know and I can get you onto my email list. Also, thank you for watching today. Thank you for giving me a bit of support. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. And I'll see you all in the next episode.